All right. Welcome back, my regular viewers, listeners, and watchers. And of course, if you happen to be here for the very first time, welcome. Before I go any further, my name is Rahul George, India's premier self hypnosis coach and your personal guide. So, something I want to, really point out and really quickly is that just like the title, if you know, you know. So keep in mind that if you've been a digital coach now for some time, now this could have been maybe the last couple of years, let's say post COVID, or maybe like me, you've been in this for a very long time. It's true, right? If you know, you know, and especially moments like this when, as I was, talking to a friend of mine, we just completed a boot camp, and it's truly fascinating, when you dream of having something when you don't have it. uh, the picture looks different. The the reality of um, that dream that you want, that you hope to have, is one thing. But when you actually have it, right, very often it feels different. And today was a reminder of that. And it just inspired me to share with you today's pod. And quite frankly, you know if you've been, and I know for a fact that you've been where I am right now in some way in your life as a digital coach. And so truly, if you know, you know. And keep in mind that when you succeed, right, it could be a tiny victory, it could be a big victory. But when you succeed, it's important to pause, it's important to reflect, and it's important to recognize and give an appreciation, and give that gratitude for all the things, all the people that were instrumental in you having that success. So this so a friend of mine and I, we had a conversation literally about a year ago. And today we're at a point where we've just wrapped up a truly uh, magical, fantastical boot camp. We had like close to 200 people who showed up. Now, a year ago, to me, that was a dream, right? I had seen this image of me talking to people, to a large group of people, a couple of years ago, and I didn't know how that dream would come to be. And now, having already done it, this is part of my muscle memory. So that's why this expression of "if you know, you know" is so true. And keep in mind that if you are somebody who maybe in some areas of your life you've been struggling, or there have been more areas of your life that you've been struggling than succeeding, when you do taste that success, when you do have, even if it's a momentary or a moment of pausing to see where in your life you're succeeding, it's important to recognize that. It's important to point that out. So keep this in mind, because with success, it tends to come in waves. So when you have success in one area, now is the time to capitalize on it. Now is the time to lean into this. You know, um, it's like in high performance cycling, there's this concept of drafting, which means when you are winning in one area, why not be behind that energy of winning in other areas of your life. So to put it simply, if you are already feeling this success, um, you know really recognizing how good it feels to have succeeded in one area, take that and put it into another area as well. For me, I've literally just started a challenge. I will be, of course, doing this on Instagram for the next couple of weeks, and probably much longer, where I had this idea of, while I was in one of um, my self hypnosis trances, I came upon this idea of doing 10 push-ups every couple of hours. So basically reaching a number of 100 push-ups every day. Um, Now, it may seem fascinating, it may seem crazy to you, or it may be, this is exactly what you needed to hear. Because, like I said, if you know, you know. And it's one thing I've come to recognize is, especially at this point in my life, I've been studying a lot for many, many years. I've been learning skills and the craft for many, many years. And I know that now is that time for me to really go deeper and deeper into honing my own craft for myself. So it's one thing to, especially, in your life as a digital coach, it's one thing to work with other people and to help other people. But when you get to actually apply that and use that in your own life, in the areas of your own successes, you will see massive, massive shifts. So, if you are somebody, having said all of that, if you're somebody who is at this point, especially as a digital coach, if you are struggling in one area of your life, now this could be in your health or wealth, relationships, spirituality, or even finding truly connecting to your life's purpose, just reach out. That's the reason why, it's like in a lot of these zombie or apocalypse movies, there is that one signal that is sent out over and over and over again, like an SOS signal, uh, with the hope that, if you are lost, you're not lost, you're not alone. That's the reason, that's one of the big reasons why I make it a point to show up every day and create this live. Of course, when it's created live, it's available on Facebook, and then it lives on my YouTube podcast after that. So you can always, find this wherever you're finding it. And remember that this is not just one, there are many like this, just to remind you, to talk to you and tell you that you're not alone. So, as I said, we're now at this point of the recording, we're reaching the end of the year and we're getting ready for the new year. As I like to look at it, I'm already in my new year. So, really tapping into the successes, into the wins of this year, and already, moving into 2024. So, as I said, if I can help you in any way, definitely reach out and let me know. Last but not the least, of course, remember to live with purpose. I will, of course, be back tomorrow, wishing you all the very best on your journey, especially as a digital coach. And God bless, and I will see you in the next one. Take care.